there. Welcome to our reading for April 2018. Now, this is a general reading, so see how it feels for you. See which signs, symbols, bells, whistles, messages, energies resonate for you and bring you clarity to what you're wondering, concerned, confused, inquiring, dreaming, and praying about. We are all spiritual. We're all psychic. We are all children of God. We're not all going through the same thing at the same time, at the same pace. This could clarify the past. It could shed light into the future or be right in sync with the now. In the end, always use your logic and intuition together to make sound decisions based in love for the highest, greatest good of everybody. So we're all uplifted in love. See how it feels for you. If you want a more in-depth look at your month, check out your sun, moon, and rising sign videos. And if you get a chance, try to check out the musical playlist that I put below. See if there's something personal for you in the lyrics, in the videos, in the songs, or just enjoy the tunes. Thank you so much for being here. I love you. I hope you enjoy the reading. I'll see you in a moment. Sagittarius, welcome to our reading for Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, and Rising. Let's begin. Let's get clarity on the energies coming through in April 2018. We're going to start with the Archangel Oracle. Let's see what God, Source, Holy Spirit, our higher self, angels, and energies of love have for the highest and greatest good of all. We're going to start with one card, get some general advice, wisdom, and clarity for Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, and Rising. Insight into April 2018. Oh, prosperity is coming through for Sagittarius. Beautiful, abundant energy. That cornucopia is opening up to you. These are great seeds that you already planted, and they're starting to grow. They're starting to flourish, to manifest in your world. It's also good seeds, good ideas, good conversations that come through in April that you plant now that bring abundance in your future. So I feel like a golden energy is important for you guys. When I think of gold, I think of sending out energy and it's perfectly received on the other end. Nothing is lost in the transportation, in the journey. So golden energy coming through. This is Archangel Ariel. Your material needs are provided for as you follow your intuition and manifest your dreams into reality. So it's taking those good ideas, those nuggets of awesome that you know you can work with, and putting more energy into it. I want to say write it down. Sometimes thoughts can just bob around in our head before they manifest. You need to see it on paper. So keep a journal with you. Write those ideas down so you don't forget them. Maybe there's a pattern when you look back. Maybe that's a dream journal, or just writing down synchronicities, cool things that happened in your world when you were having a conversation with somebody else and it appears in your world, when you were thinking about something and it appears in your world. I feel like there's a pattern somewhere with Sagittarius. So maybe you can go back later and look at something. Prosperity. This is nuggets of wisdom. This is also the right opportunities opening up, like the right doors opening up. Maybe you have a conversation with somebody and they have the right connection for you that comes back around. So maybe something doesn't make sense in the beginning, but it will. There will be understanding that comes through in April. I want to say something that didn't make sense. Maybe you had to go through something to gain strength, to learn something, so you can handle something that comes through. But I feel like you can handle it. I feel like you're strong enough to do something. This is also like healing energy in your environment. It could be your finances. Maybe you're buying a house. It could be a good investment that comes through later. Maybe you're moving, something like that. This could also be little nuggets that add up over time. So perhaps saving for a rainy day, paying back some of those bills, those loans, something like that. Maybe you can pay a little extra so in the future when you need it, it's there, or something is already a cushion for you later. Let's get clarity on prosperity. Look at this card. I feel like it's just a golden cornucopia for you. So maybe a good tip that comes through. Maybe you work in the service industry, something like that, and you have some really good customers, some good tippers coming through for Sagittarius. But I feel like it's repeat clients, repeat customers, something good that comes back around to you. I feel like they're attracted to your energy. So let's get clarity on prosperity. Archangel Ariel, your material needs are provided as you follow your intuition and manifest your dreams into reality. I see a tree. So the tree makes me think of deep roots, perhaps connecting to family, to your roots, something really solid that builds over time, through the season, through the years. I also think of branches stretching out. So maybe you're stretching out, different contacts coming through, different opinions, personalities, talents coming through, all working together. Let's get clarity for Sagittarius. We're going to move along to a tarot card. Prosperity coming through in April. Maybe the right job coming through, maybe the right position. I want to say maybe a leadership role. I just thought of fruit on your plate. So maybe even changing your diet, more fruits and vegetables, more energy coming through in your world, maybe more help coming into your world, re-energizing you, helping you fill your plate up. This could be you giving away some good tips as well, giving away some of your energy where it comes back around in a helpful way to you. Clarity on Sagittarius prosperity, Archangel Ariel. Your material needs are provided as you follow your intuition and manifest your dreams into reality. So pay attention to how you feel about something, those aha ideas that come through you or through conversation with others. Clarity for Sagittarius. Oh, the High Priestess is coming through, so pay attention to your intuition, Sagittarius. Pay attention to your own inner guidance system, your connection to God. These are good ideas that come through you. The High Priestess is very hard to explain because she understands the mystery of things. She has so much experience that you can never understand everything she went through unless you did it nugget by nugget, page by page. So this is also balance between masculine and feminine. It's paying attention to intuition, to how you feel inside about something, knowing when to speak, knowing what to hold back. Sometimes she's secretive. So it might be holding on to something and feeling out the right timing to speak up, to have that conversation. This could be good advice that comes through a spiritual mentor, something like that. It feels destined. It feels like it's speaking to your soul, Sagittarius, like something really important for you. So I want to say knowledge. You gain new knowledge. Maybe you have a spiritual growth spurt coming through. Pay attention to those ideas, your feelings. When you walk into a room and you can feel out a situation, whether that energy is weird or exciting, something like that, feel out that situation. If you need to take yourself out of a situation, I want to say walk away and come back later. This is you time as well, doing something on your own, figuring out something on your own. She's beautiful. I feel like she has big ears. So maybe listen, hear somebody out. Maybe somebody's ready to hear you out. I feel like she has so much experience, but you can never understand everything she went through by hearing the stories. You have to have that experience yourself to really understand where she's coming from, where he's coming from. So maybe this is somebody older that has a lot of experience. Maybe it's time for you to teach about your experiences, about something you went through. Maybe this is understanding why you had to go through something. Let's get clarity on the High Priestess. Inner knowledge, intuition. She's number 2, major arcana. So I see that as a feminine energy. I just thought of the moon. There's the moon in the window here. I just thought of Dancing in the Moonlight. I'll put that song below for you guys. Let's get clarity on the High Priestess, number 2, and prosperity for Sagittarius. I want to say signs and symbols and synchronicities that are important and personal to you. It doesn't have to make sense to anybody else but you. And it has impact in your world. It brings understanding and clarity in your world. I also want to say one page at a time. You don't have to learn it all at once. Let's get clarity for the High Priestess and prosperity for Sagittarius. The 7 of Autumn. So really good seeds that you're planting. You're going to know those nuggets of wisdom that you have to pursue to bring this prosperity in your world. This is still having some work to do, but it's doing a good job. It's putting energy into something that can grow. So I want to say, be patient. Allow for something to grow. Allow for something to come through in its own time. This is sometimes fields that you still have to plant, but a little bit every day goes a long way. Here, it's so cute. The 7 of Autumn is the cow. So this is taking your time. It's the planning, resources, and efforts you've invested. So you're getting a lot of investing energy. In your dream will reap great rewards. They're gonna come through. Maybe next year, maybe next month, but it will happen. In the meantime, have patience and meditate on your next step. I want to say sleep on something first before you sign on the dotted line. Read in between the lines somewhere. Perhaps pay attention to somebody's like their mannerisms, their body, like not necessarily their words, maybe how they deliver something. Maybe that's you. I get like a mirroring energy. So good conversations that bring good ideas, that bring prosperity into your world. This is really nice. You have a lot of work to do, but you're going the right direction. The right resources will come through. I feel like the right help will come through as well. Like a helpful energy coming towards you that wants to work hard for you. So this could be just speaking about that thing that gets you excited and it gets others on board. It brings the right connections back around to you. I keep seeing like, I want to say a boomerang. So a boomerang energy, something that you send out and it comes back to you when it should. I see the field here, so I want to say nature is important for Sagittarius as well. Maybe going on a walk, getting away from the desk, maybe doing something outside with your energy, maybe something physical. I just thought of a marathon. Maybe you run, it's getting out of the gym, off of the treadmill, and changing the terrain a little bit, you know, change something up. I want to say like a team energy. Maybe you join a sport or you have a team you are involved with. I'm getting like togetherness, team energy, somebody on board with you, you getting on board with somebody else. Physical energy, maybe you need to wake up early and go on a walk around your neighborhood, around the block. This could be like cleaning up your environment inner or outer. I just saw like a patio or a balcony, maybe an outdoor oasis for yourself. Maybe you're doing a project outside. This could be tending a garden as well, starting a garden, planting good seeds. Make sure you tend your garden, water your garden. I want to say pay attention to weather as well. If it's raining one day, you don't need to water your garden. You can go do something else with your time, with your energy. So this is nice. I get environment with this. So maybe you're doing something local in the community to help clean up the environment, maybe even recycling, maybe teaching children how to garden. It could be an outdoor like project, something creative outside. I just thought of a garage. So that makes me think of tools. So maybe you have all the tools you need right around you, you can work with. I just thought of a mural, like big art that you can do. Maybe you're an artist. Or something that you see on a billboard is important. Cow, the planning, resources, and efforts you've invested in your dream will reap great rewards. In the meantime, have patience and meditate on your next step. Breathe, relax a little bit. You don't have to run on empty. So let's get clarity on the 7 of autumn. I also see the 7 as a spiritual road, you know, something that has a deep connection in you, the road to truth, the right road. So maybe the road was bumpy before, but it smooths out the more you walk along. I just thought of Walk This Way by Aerosmith. I'll put that below. All right, let's get another card. Clarity for Sagittarius on the 7 of autumn. The cow, and number 2, the high priestess, and prosperity. We're going to get a card from the Oracle of Visions. Clarity on these good investments, investing wisely. I want to say you also recognize inside of you what is wasting your energy, where your time or your energy is depleted. Take your energy away from that and focus on what is working, where you feel re-energized with something. Maybe just changing your sleep schedule as well. Waking up early, giving yourself extra time in the morning, pack a lunch, do some yoga, some stretching, so you're not always running to something. Maybe you're always late. Maybe it's leaving earlier to your appointments or going to bed earlier so you have more time to sleep. I feel like with the cow here, there's a balance that needs to come through to handle all the work. So maybe rebalancing something in your world, seeing where you waste your attention, where your time is kind of wasted, and redirecting that attention to where it grows. That could be in a particular relationship too, maybe with a family member, something like that. Somebody needs a little extra attention. All right, let's get one more card. Clarity on the 7 of autumn, the cow, the high priestess, number 2, major arcana, and prosperity coming through for Sagittarius. Wow. Look at all the chains here. It makes me think of that bumper sticker that says coexist. So maybe different personalities coming through, all working together, different opinions that actually create something better because there's differences of opinions rather than everybody doing the same thing or thinking the exact same way. This keeps things alive and interesting. You're blindfolded here, so you have to feel something out. You have to feel how it feels inside of you. Pay attention to your intuition with something. Maybe you can actually feel the energy on objects. I want to say maybe as a spiritual gift, like you can really feel the energy and see how it, I don't know, pay attention to the stories that pop through, the visualizations that come through when you touch something or walk into a room. I feel like you can feel energy, maybe empathy coming through for Sagittarius. This is also gold. You have this golden energy coming through. Gold is also a beautiful medium to work with. If you work with metal, it's like butter. When you solder something or when you work with gold, it just works. Whereas when you work in silver, it doesn't always work. Sometimes silver is a little harder of a medium to work with. So maybe you do jewelry, working with gold, taking something, getting it plated in gold. I also see like an evolution. So learning, going through the seasons, going through some changes coming through. I feel like there might be a nugget of wisdom in every conversation, or with somebody who has a totally different background, experiences, opinions. There are still nuggets of wisdom that you can use together. Maybe you're, I don't know, let's see. Let's get clarity on this card. It's number 20. So when I see the 20, I see the 2, a feminine energy, a yin energy, a receptive energy. And when I see that 0, I see it protected or amplified by the 0. So magnified. Let's get clarity on 20 for Sagittarius. Number 20 is belief and faith. I just thought of faith. I'll put that song below. Faith must be enforced by reason. When faith becomes blind, it dies. Mahatma Gandhi. I'm saying that wrong. So, all right. Gandhi. I'll put it below. All right. The concept of this card is similar to those presented in the faith cards of the many tarot decks. A selection of religious symbolism represents a gamut of beliefs. The irony of this common denominator is tragic. With so much suffering inflicted on their name, religions have much to answer for. It's more about faith here than a particular religion. So maybe somebody has a different religion than you, a different faith, but you can still work together. You can still have the same beautiful energy of love in your world. So the blindfold can represent the blind faith such religions demand from their followers, but also blindness often shown towards the belief of others. All of this is set against the backdrop of a Darwinian evolution shown in red below and various golden symbols. An ironic contradiction that represents the common denominator of humanity is shared by all religions and adds a question mark to them all. We're all children of God. You know, we all come from a different place, different backgrounds, different families, different religions, different parts of the world. So maybe somebody is coming through into your world that's very different from you, but you can work well together. You can, I don't know. I'm feeling like you're starting something new with somebody very different from you. I hope that makes sense. Maybe you're stretching out your belief system. You know, you have the High Priestess coming through here, so it's paying attention to those nuggets of wisdom inside of you. The things that feel true and feel like love inside of you. I feel like that's where your focus and your attention needs to go towards. Look to the love. Sagittarius, I hope this reading was helpful. I hope you have wonderful prosperity coming into your world in April and the future. I love you very much, and I'll see you soon. Bye.